Welcome inside Clemson's Death Valley. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football. It's the Washington Huskies and the Clemson Tigers. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. To throw, it's Williams. Short connection to the tight end here. Been a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense starts with excellent field position. Motion now from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Davidson. Look out, he's breaking free. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Washington. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Dropping back, it's Williams. And the pressure's on. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Washington, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They're going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Over the middle, it's Fleming. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus, and that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator, and then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass, and he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning.
He breaks into the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Best home playoff crowd is going crazy.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. You hate to see that so early in a playoff game. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Open field ahead. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, Chris, this is why this guy is so good and one of the best players in America. Almost 20 touchdowns on the year, and you knew that they would get him going early in this playoff game, get him into the end zone. This guy is the focal point of the offense, and if the defense doesn't start focusing on him, it could be a long day.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create here on the move. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Here comes the rush. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Fight. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Touchdown, Clemson. For the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
AT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Husky's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. To the air, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Here comes the pressure. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Single back takes the handoff. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They call the draw play here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Extending the play now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Williams. He lets it rip. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Movement here from the tight end. And the running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So the illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long now. It could be a crucial mistake for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Now a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us, they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. There it goes.
And Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Clemson calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. you've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
They have needed a sack, like they needed their next breath of air. This offense has been in rhythm, and they have been doing a great job against this defense. And so finally creating a negative yardage play, getting them off schedule, that's exactly what you need to get a stop and maybe generate some momentum.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Huskies offense retakes the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he goes out of bounds, but the ball's now near midfield. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. With the catch, it's Miller. Sees an opening. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
By the receiver, gain of 16. And first down for the offense.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. 2nd and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got 3rd down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that 2nd and short, not just giving up the first down.
Can he make it to the marker? And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback.
No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
The receiver grabs it. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
And the Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Williams. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down success with first and second down success. And when you just throw in completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on first and second down.
First play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll give it to the running back. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. The catch is made off the carom there. What a one-handed catch by the junior.
Well, these tips and overthrows, that's hold your breath time as an offense, and this wide receiver bails him out, goes and gets that ball before a defender can. That is great concentration and really a real bullet dodge for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Williams. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work. All offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Third down play for this offense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joel, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they want to do. This offense is in full rhythm. They're being physical at the line of scrimmage. They're doing a great job at quarterback, making good decisions. They can do whatever they want, and right now they're building up a huge lead. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
129.
Same tailback, another carry. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence from this kicker going forward.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Williams. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Breaking it, breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 18 with the catch and score.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. We get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Has the first down and more. Got an opening here. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Washington using their second timeout here. They've still got one more left to work with. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Clemson calls their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. It's a keeper. Can he make it? And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Williams. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. We've heard it forever. Defense wins championships. In this case, Joel, they actually made the play to secure a huge moment in the history of this program. And it's a fake. They're looking to throw. Intercepted on the fake. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, Chris, this cracks the door just open a bit for this group to come back in this game. It did not look like they had much of an avenue for a comeback, but a pick 6 is the way to get back in this thing.
Extra point is good, but it's still a double-digit loss.